On this President's Day, some Coloradans are protesting President Trump and his decision to declare a national emergency to fund a border wall. This protest is taking place at the state capitol. A few people down there. And we also saw similar protests in cities all across the country, including our nation's capital. Now the legal challenges against the president's order are starting to come in. Political specialist Sean Boyd live at our state capitol tonight. Sean, Colorado is now joining in on a lawsuit to try and stop the president.
And Karen, the governor and attorney general say the president's decision not only impacts border states, it could impact about $100 million earmarked for a training center, vehicle maintenance shop, and mountaineering facility at Fort Carson alone. The emergency declaration redirects money that Congress allocated for military construction to the border wall. Protesters say it's a power grab by the president.
We've gathered for a national emergency. It's an emergency.
He's the emergency.
He's the emergency.
On a cold Monday, protesters gathered at the state capitol to turn up the heat on President Trump, calling his emergency declaration to fund a border wall unnecessary and unconstitutional.
In Colorado, we will be on the side of the rule of law.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser announced he would join a lawsuit with more than a dozen other states to stop the Trump administration.
We in Colorado have a lot to lose right now. There could be money that's supposed to be spent here that's going to be shifted to build a border wall outside of the constitutionally prescribed process.
Weiser says the Constitution gives Congress, not the president, control over spending. But under a law passed in 1976, the president can redirect congressional appropriations in an emergency. It doesn't, however, define emergency. Do you think there's a national emergency at the border?
Well, we certainly have a challenge at the border, and that's why I want to understand the legal ramifications of this.
Republican Senator Cory Gardner says he's seeking legal advice on whether the president's emergency declaration is permissible. Do you have concerns, though, about the precedent that this would...
Congress needs to do its job. I mean, that's plain and simple.
So it should be Congress,
Congress
that is funding
its job,
this.
but obviously the 1976 Act gives the president some authority, so we're looking into those authorities.
The president's emergency declaration is not only facing a court challenge, but congressional challenge by some Democrats and even some Republicans. Senator Gardner, who is up for re-election next year, is in a tough spot. Live in Denver, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
Sean, thank you.